Well, it's Monday night, and you know what that means. It's time for another thrilling edition of Geeks Who Drink live on Twitch. It's still a thing. We're still here. It might be more of a thing than it ever was, actually, the more you think about it. And while I have you, my name's Micah, by the way. I'll be your host. Je suis votre compère. And Sabin. Fat, drunk, and stupid is a fine way to live your life. I just heard that popping out at me for the first time in all the times I've played that, but I disagree. Fat, drunk, and stupid is fantastic, you know? Let's let people live their lives. I don't see color. I don't see BMI. I don't see BAC. We've got 7 rounds of trivia for you tonight, all courtesy of Geeks Who Drink. Don't forget to subscribe, donate if you like. Spread the good gospel. Hello, everyone. Leslie, right again. Sobos, I feel like you've never picked me. It's always your wife. Hello there, Gabo. Guillermo. Wow, it's been a long time. I was almost like Guillermo. Prof. Nummy, Skullboy. Jewish Viking. That's right. I only see John Cena. Etc. What's new in the world? Hey, it's October. It's October 3rd. That's new. Other than that, it's another day. No piano cam. What's funny is I'm in a state of flux, and aren't we all, by the way? I had a dock that I broke, so I bought a new dock. I also got a new touch screen. I got a lot of new stuff, but I haven't hooked any of it up. So we're really just hanging by a thread here. Or as Lifehouse once said, hanging by a moment. 7 rounds. If you haven't gotten the score sheet, I saw Prof MDM ask for it there. So grab your score sheet, score it yourself. TS Master making it rain like TS Master do. TS Master making it rain. Golly bless. So some free subs for everyone there. By the way, if you have Prime, you can renew and resubscribe every month, but you got to do it yourself. Bezos won't let it roll over. You just got to keep clicking that Prime sub every month to keep the train going. It's just that easy. Oh, what else? I think it's time. Let's just jump into the thing. I think my PowerPoint's somewhere near like round 6, so maybe I'll roll that back. Oh, no, it was actually in the final round, not even round 6. All the way at the end. We do have 7 rounds, and I should probably hit that button. There we go. It's my first time, everybody. Bear with me. Round 1 tonight. Round 1 tonight is entitled, Micah, push the next button. Return of the Macintosh. Return of the Macintosh is round number 1. October is Apple Appreciation Month, so here's a round that appreciates all the parts of the Apple, and that's, yes, even the icky ones. Even the icky parts of the Apple are appreciated here in October, here in Apple Appreciation Month. First time, we'll be gentle. Thank you. Please be gentle. All I need is your gentleness. Question 1 of round 1, though. They love the boring old Altima. The haters at Car and Driver called what automaker's Leaf purposefully weird? And my vibe. Purposefully weird. Again, number 1, though they love the boring old Altima, the haters at Car and Driver called what automaker's Leaf purposefully weird? That's number 1 of round number 1. Yeah, I like purposefully weird. It's the accidentally weird that I have more of a problem with. The purposefully weird, I can make that, I can work with that. Number 2, that educational acronym STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and what other nerd word? Nerd word. Number 2 again. That educational acronym STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and what other nerd word? Oh, I'm not here. Here I am. Okay, I did something confusing and it was confusing. So now I've confused myself. Now I'm here. Okie doke. The ill-advised American version of Skins aired on what cable network that also gave us Teen Mom, Catfish, and Ridiculousness? That is question number 3 of round number 1. Question number 4 of round number 1. Question number 4. In 1962, what multicolored company smartly decided to change the name of its flesh shade to peach? Name that company again. Number 4 in 1962. What multicolored company smartly decided to change the name of its flesh shade to peach? Let's see. Question number 5, round 1. All these answers have to do with part of an apple. Don't forget that. Or at least all the questions. Maybe both. Number 5, Beverly Hills Chihuahua and Ant Bully featured animation by 4 Digital Pictures, which was co-founded by what Canadian Star Trek captain? Canadian Star Trek captain. Name your favorite. Again, number 5, Beverly Hills Chihuahua and Ant Bully featured animation by Core Digital Pictures, which was co-founded by what Canadian Star Trek captain? Number 6 of round 1, question number 6. The oldest known seed plant is a roughly 400 million year old fern that got fossilized south of Morgantown in what mountain state? Oh, I've spent some time in old Morgantown. It's a place. Number 6 again, the oldest known seed plant is a roughly 400 million year old fern that got fossilized south of Morgantown in what mountain state? All right, question number 7 of round 1. Again, if you need that score sheet, exclamation point score sheet, you're scoring yourselves honor system on our quiz here tonight and every night. Every night. Number 7, Japan's springtime tradition of hanami, or flower viewing, is typically based around appreciating the pretty pink blossoms of what trees? Again, number 7, Japan's springtime tradition of hanami, or flower viewing, is typically based around appreciating the pretty pink blossoms of what trees? Name that tree. And let's see the last question of round 8 before our first bonus question of the night. Question number 8, if he had no arms, how did he put on his hat and drive his Apple car? That's an unsolved mystery about what lowly character from Richard Scarry's Busy World books. Now we're talking about childhood. Again, number 8, if he had no arms, how did he put his hat on and drive his Apple car? That's an unsolved mystery about what lowly character from Richard Scarry's Busy World books. That is question 8, our first bonus of the night, coming up in a moment. Let's see what we've got. So we've got 5 bonus questions for you tonight. A chance to win $5 of Tabor credit at each point of them, each one of them. And then at the end of the night, we will draw for a grand prize winner who will receive the additional $45 of Tabor credit. So that is how we get to up to $50. So stick around to the end. At the end, we will draw the winner from the 5 entrants throughout the night. But first, you must answer the bonus question and successfully to be entered, or to have a chance to be entered. Exclamation point, and then the answer, no space if there are multiple words or parts. Just put it all together, cram it all together, exclamation point, and your answer on the same line. First bonus question of the night. The new $799 Ultra is Apple's most expensive, most ridiculous version of what product? That was me remembering I hadn't started it. See, I used the touchscreen. That way I just started it right there instead of scrolling and looking, and it was crafty right there. Oh, I just touched it and it started. Oh, science. Oh yeah. Again, bonus question. The new $799 Ultra is Apple's most expensive, most ridiculous version of what product? Yep. Oh yeah. Monday. Day night. The answers coming in. Looks like y'all are doing okay here. That's what we like to see. Promising. I think we're ready to go through some round 1 answers. Round 1 answers while you guys get those all coming in. Round 1 answers. Though they love the boring old Ultima, the haters at Car and Driver called Nissan's Leaf purposely Leaf by Nissan. Number 2, the educational acronym STEM. That's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Number 3, the ill-advised American version of Skins aired on the cable network that also gave us Teen Mom Catfish and ridiculousness. That, of course, would be MTV. I want my MTV. Goes on from there. Number 4. In 1962, what multicolored company smartly decided to change the name of its flesh shade each? That would be Crayola. Very smartly. Number 5, Beverly Hills Chihuahua and Ant Bully featured animation by Core Digital Pictures, which was co-founded by William Shatner. William Shatner. 90 and thriving. That guy. Number 6, the oldest known seed plant is a roughly 400 million year old fern fossilized south of Morgantown in West by God, Virginia, home of the Mountaineers, WVU. Number 7, Japan's springtime tradition of Hanami is typically based around appreciating cherry blossoms. Cherry blossoms. Get into the old Washington, D.C. area around late March, early April. You can do that in America. And number 8, if he had no arms, how did he put on his hat and drive his Apple car? That's an unsolved mystery about the lowly worm. The lowly worm. That's what it is. And back to that round one bonus as promised, brought to you by Tavor. $5 on the line right now. It's $5. We will escalate as the night goes on. Question once again. The new $799 Ultra is Apple's most expensive, most ridiculous version of their watch. The Apple Watch. That is pretty expensive, not gonna lie. Round two is a music round. It's a music round entitled On Mondays, We Hear Pink. Happy Mean Girls Day. You're naming the song titles and original artists being covered by the Plastics' favorite singer, that is Pink. 16 possible points. I'll play them all twice. One for each song title, another for each original artist. Here is question number one.
You stay, go slow, I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Got our feet on the ground and we're burning it down. Got our head in the clouds and we're not coming down. Come on now, who do you think you are? That's your stone. You really think you're in control? Yeah, yeah. It's the terror of knowing what this world is about. Watching some good friends scream. Pray tomorrow, take me higher. Pray tomorrow, take me higher. No, it's not a good look, ain't some self-control. Deep down I know this never works, but you can lay with me so it doesn't hurt. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask when she's 10 feet tall. You refuse to put anything before your pride. I got something that will knock all your pride aside. Your pride aside. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it off my walls in my head. And I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath. Then I get real high and
She has done a lot of covers, and yes, at least 8 of them. Many more where that came from, but let's hear all these one more time, starting with number one.
you stay, go slow, I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Got the terror of knowing what this world is about. Watching some good friends scream. Pray tomorrow, take me higher. Pray tomorrow, take me higher. No, it's not a good look, gain some self-control. And deep down I know this never works. But you can lay with me so it doesn't hurt. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go as an ass when she's 10 feet tall. You refuse to put anything before your pride. I got something that will knock all your pride aside. Your pride aside. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it off my walls in my head. And I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath. Then I get real high and
Now, mind you, if I were grading this quiz, you'd have to get number 8 exactly correct. 'Cause that's a fun one. A lot of people don't get. You've all played quiz long enough. You know better. But the noobs gets them every time. I like number 3 and I like number 7. I like those. Oh, shoot, I like Pink. I've seen Pink a couple once. I saw her open for Lenny Kravitz like 2002, 3. Back when she was getting the party started. Let's see what we got here. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. We're back. Where's my music here? There it is. Round 2 answers.
if you're lost, you can look and you will find me.
Number 1, Cyndi Lauper, Time After Time.
After time, and we're not coming down. This girl is on fire.
Number 2, Girl on Fire, Alicia
Think
Keys.
you're in control. Yeah. I think you're crazy.
Gnarls Barkley, Crazy. Number 4, Queen, David Bowie, Under Pressure.
But you can lay with me so it doesn't hurt. Oh, won't you stay with me?
Sam Smith, Stay With Me.
I need you.
Jefferson Airplane, White Rabbit.
Chasing rabbits. Your brother's eyes. Tell me something good.
Rufus Ashaka, Tell Me Something Good.
Step outside and I take a deep breath. Then I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs. What's going on?
And, oh, I don't know where it went. And What's Up, number 8. See, I got Shaka right here. She's on my wall. I look at her all the time. Everybody else she's on there with. I see most of the people in that round. No extra points for Bowie, because I would never have given a point unless you had Queen and David Bowie, because it wasn't a feature. It was a collaboration, you know what I mean? And then, as I mentioned before, what's up? Not what's going on. They purposely named it that because what's going on? Already a hit. Already a hit. So there you go. Gaba's got you on the 1 and 2 there. And yeah, the Lady Marmalade. Yeah, you know, we gotta keep you guessing, Carbon San Diego, you know what I mean? Gotta keep ya guessing. Number, as a number, I mean round 3 coming up. Let's see what round 3 has to offer here. Bingo bango, boom. Round 3 is entitled, It's Not You, It's Me. Not you, it's me. Just tell us which half of each famous pair we're talking about. Tell us which half of each famous pair we're talking about. Question number 1, round 3, number 1 hit by BTS. Is that bread or butter? Okay, number one hit by BTS, bread or butter? Number 2, round 3, question number 2. Illegal to sell in the U.S. Ebony or ivory? You get what we're doing here, see? Get number 2, illegal to sell in the U.S. Ebony or ivory? Question number 3, round 3, number 3. Actually filed for divorce. Gay or Kim? And number 3, who actually filed for the divorce? Ye or Kim? Question number 4, commonly made with docking holes to prevent air pockets. Would that be cheese or crackers? Who has them docking holes? Get number 4, commonly made with docking holes to prevent air pockets. Cheese or crackers? Sovos and Jerfad shooting the moon on round 2, I see. Like it. Question number 5, round 3. Number 5, also the term for a female swan. Pen or ink? Again, number 5, also the term for a female swan. Is that pen or ink? I'm here for you, Sovos. Number 6, wrote the misanthropic political book Leviathan. Calvin or Hobbes? And number 6, wrote the misanthropic political book Leviathan. That's not right, huh? Leviathan? Is that right? Calvin or Hobbes? Yeah, Leviathan. That's what I said. Number 7. The river that flows right through Calgary, bow or arrow? And number 7, the river that flows right through Calgary, bow or arrow? Some nights you just aren't sounding things out, you know? You just go for it. Do it live. Number 8, last question, round 3 before the bonus. The jerk Muppet with the mustache. Is that Statler or Waldorf? 8. The jerk Muppet with the mustache. Is that Statler or Waldorf? second bonus question of the night coming up in just a moment. Let's see that second bonus question. 5 more Tavor bucks up for grabs, credit up for grabs, exclamation point, and then the answer. It is a first and last name. Make sure you get the first and last name. Make sure you don't put a space in there, and you'll be good to go. G to G, as the kids say. Bonus question. A semi-animated film anchors away, let Jerry, but not Tom, dance with what singing in the rain guy? Exclamation point, first and last name. Again, the bonus question. The semi-animated film anchors away, let Jerry, but not Tom, dance with what singing in the rain guy? Do round 3 answers in just a moment. Alrighty, Roo. Let's see those round 3 answers. Round 3 answers. Let's see them. Number 1, a number 1 hit by BTS. Is that bread or butter? That's butter. Butter. Number 2, illegal to sell in the U.S. That would be ivory. To sell all the ebony you want? I don't know. Number 3, actually filed for divorce. Him filed for divorce. Well, not a lawyer, I don't think, but she filed for divorce. Number 4, commonly made with docking holes. That, of course, crackers. Crackers. Good stuff, Gabo. Number 5, also the term for a female swan, pen or ink. That would be pen. I opted not to go all the way there, but I like that you're good to run it up third base, right at home plate. I tell you what. Number 6, wrote the misanthropic political book Leviathan. Calvin and Hobbes, it was Thomas Hobbes. Thomas Hobbes. Number 7, the river that flows right through Calgary, bow or arrow. That would be bow. I just had a funny thought. Yeah, most of you literally took the word and just broke it out into syllable, which I appreciate. It is right there. Bow. Number 7. Number 8, the jerk Muppet with the mustache. That's Statler or Waldorf. That would be Waldorf. Waldorf. There you go. Man, this thing really is rigged. Hang on a second. All right, we'll do that one. I mean, it's completely random. Waldorf, your bonus answer. Bonus answer. Round 3 bonus question. Semi-animated film anchors away. Let Jerry, but not Tom, dance with what's singing in the rain guy? Why, that's, of course, Gene Kelly. Gene Kelly is that guy. Round 4 tonight is entitled L'estat c'est moi. L'estat c'est moi. It's a round on vampires from around the world, around the world, around the world, around the world. I don't know how it goes. Oh boy. Half pun. Oh yeah. Question number 1, round 4. Number 1, the disease porphyria might have inspired the vampire myth, since it causes sensitivity to both sunlight and what bulb? Same, Jerfat, same. Porphyria. Thanks, the Rare Voss. That's good. They make a PDF with most of these words, but that's a whole nother file to open. Life is too short. Number one, again, the disease porphyria might have inspired the vampire myth since it causes sensitivity to both sunlight and wet bulb. Number one, round 4. Preach. Good looking out. Number 2. Question number 2. In the film Ed Wood, our hero meets noted Dracula portrayer Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi, while Lugosi is shopping for what cliche vampire bed? Number 2, again, in the film Ed Wood, our hero meets noted Dracula portrayer Bela Lugosi, while Lugosi is shopping for what cliche vampire bed? That's question number 2, round 4. Race car, obviously. Please, Gabo, no answers in the chat. Please. Don't put the correct answers in the Question number 3 of round 4. Scaring Filipino rebels by putting fake vampire bites on staged corpses. That's a typically shady 1950s move by what U.S. government organization? The mob. Number 3, again, scaring Filipino rebels by putting fake vampire bats on staged corpses. That's a typically shady 1950s move by what U.S. government organization? The Bed of Roses. Good stuff. You guys are funny. You guys are funny. That's question 3. Question 4, round 4, question 4, round 4, question 4, round 4. 19th century New Englanders believed that life-consuming vampires caused what coffee disease that was sometimes called consumption? Coffee, like coffee, not not coffee, to be clear. Number 4, again, 19th century New Englanders believed that life-consuming vampires caused what coffee disease that was sometimes called consumption? Number 5, round 4, still around on vampires from around the world, around the world. Number 5, same, honestly. The West African Obeafo likes human life force, but prefers what delicious beans that get sweetified by the Dutch process. Dutch process. And who doesn't like nice sweetening care of the Dutch process, by the way? Number 5, again, same, honestly. The West African Obeafo likes human life force, but prefers what delicious beans that get sweetified by the Dutch process. Every time I think I need to get out more, I bothered, third time's a charm, I bothered pulling up the pronunciation guideline. It had Obeafo or Obeafo, and it had porphyria. And then it also had c'est moi, yay, and other things. So I got yay right, and c'est moi. I feel like I'm excelling. Question number 6 of round 4. Question 6, John Polidori wrote the first published vampire tale in 1816 for a famous horror story contest that he lost to what 18-year-old woman? Oh, I know this one. I got it wrong. Number 6 again, John Polidori wrote the first published vampire tale in 1816 for a famous horror story contest that he lost to what 18-year-old woman? That is number 6. Question number 7, round 4, number 7. Because you can't be too careful, in 2007, Serbian tomb raiders drove a stake through the heart of what newly dead Yugoslav dictator? Name that then newly dead Yugoslav dictator. Again, number 7, because you can't be too careful. In 2007, Serbian tomb raiders drove a stake through the heart of what newly dead Yugoslav dictator? And number 8, last question of round 4. Number 8, in the 4th season of The X-Files, Mulder and Scully hit up a California border town to hunt for what blood-sucking Mexican cryptid? Name that cryptid. And number 8, in the 4th season of The X-Files, Mulder and Scully hit up a California border town to hunt for what blood-sucking, they sought it too. Mexican cryptid. And time for our third bonus question of the night, exclamation point, and then the answer. The answer's a little fluid, but just keep typing until you get a thing that says you got it right. That's how that works. Sesame Street might be onto something. According to Chinese tradition, if you scatter rice in front of a vampire, it'll stand there until dawn doing what? Doing what? Again, bonus question. Sesame Street might be onto something. According to Chinese tradition, if you scatter rice in front of a vampire, it'll stand there until dawn doing what? Look at y'all go. Gabo, stop it. That's you're cut. That's 3 now. I don't remember what the second one was, but that's 3. Oh boy. All right. That seems like plenty. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see some answers. Round 4 answers coming in hot. Number 1, the D's porphyria might have inspired the vampire myth because it causes sensitivity to both sunlight and garlic. Ooh, garlic. Number 2, in the film, Ed Wood, our hero, meets noted Dracula portrayer Bela Lugosi while Lugosi is shopping for what cliche vampire bed? That would be a coffin. The ultimate bed. Final destination. Number 3, scaring Filipino rebels by putting fake vampire bites on stage corpses. That's a typically shitty U.S. move by your CIA. CIA. 4. 19th century New Englanders believed life-consuming vampires cause TB, tuberculosis. That old standard. Same, honestly, the West African Obeifo likes human life force, but prefers cacao. Cacao. And number 6, John Polidori wrote the first published vampire tale in 1816. Lost a famous horror story contest to Mary Shelley. Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein. You know who she is. Because you can't be too careful, in 2007, Serbian tomb raiders, none of which were named Lara, drove a stake through the heart of newly dead Yugoslav dictator Slobodan Milosevic. Slobodan Milosevic. That was another one that gave me a pronunciation of. I knew how to say that. I knew that. Because I don't care if I get off my... Back off. Number 8, in the 4th season of The X-Files, Mulder and Scully hit up a California border town to hunt for what blood-sucking Mexican cryptid? That, of course, El Chupacabra. El Chupacabra. That's right. That's the thing. I got it wrong because I skimmed it and I guessed Dan Rice. I don't pay attention. Look how I read. You think I actually am trying to answer questions here? I just felt good about it, and then I realized I was completely wrong. And then that's just how I got into a life of hosting, frankly. It really is. And Rice came to... Well, there's so much Rice talk. It was really like a... What do you call it? It was a red herring. Probably not how you use that phrase correctly. Wow, Silver's got a whole round correct. Good for you. Good for you. Oh, did I go backward? How did that happen? Oh, I didn't show you the bonus. Did I not show you the bonus? Counting. Sesame Street might be onto something. According to Chinese tradition, if you scatter rice in front of a vampire, he'll stand there until dawn counting. Counting was the end. Imagine my confusion. Counting. All right. Big Red Frat got that email in. We're good to go. Round 5 tonight. It's a video round of some ilk. A movie round, I think I can confirm. Let's see what we've got here.
First time cooking.
It's not.
I knew it.
It's my second, third, fourth, fifth time. Monday was my first time.
Oh, crikey.
But I've taken out the garbage lots of times before this.
Yes. Have some more wine. Tell me, Linguini, about your interests. You like, animals?
You what? Animals? What kind? You guessed wrong.
You only think I guessed wrong. That's what's so funny. I switched glasses when your bick was turned. You fool.
No. Excellent choice, sir. Should buy for 95 cents. And, might we have straws, please? Yes, I expected that.
You're not listening. I'm taking you to either the train station or the police station. Oh, Christ.
You have no new messages, you tosser.
By the Billy Bong, under the shade of a coolabah tree. And he sang as he watched and waited till his billy boiled. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda.
You said you wouldn't let this wine thing mess with your work.
So, I want to become a master sommelier.
You're trying to be is it like a pirate?
That's a Somali.
Kelly Kendrick dated a Somalian. He stole her identity.
Well, is she okay?
I don't know. I don't be up in people's business like that.
Then why'd you bring it up? That don't make no sense.
I want to sing a little ditty for my sweet, very short friend Rebecca, who is turning 22 tomorrow. Wink, wink. I'm gonna give you something you ain't never had before. Close your eyes. Why are you staring at Pinot? I mean, it's like a thing with you.
I don't know. It's a hard grape to grow, as you know. Thin-skinned, temperamental.
Again, all those movies are something about wine. Play them all again. Here's number 1.
Yes. Have some more wine. Tell me, Linguini, about your interests. You like animals?
You what? Animals? You guessed wrong.
You only think I guessed wrong. That's why it's so funny. I switched glasses when your pick was turned. You fool.
Yep. Excellent choice, sir. Should buy for 95 cents.
Police station.
You have no new messages, you tosser.
By the Billy Bong, under the shade of a coolabah tree.
You wouldn't let this wine thing mess with your work.
So, I want to become a master sommelier.
You're trying to be is it like a pirate?
That's a Somali.
Kelly Kendrick dated tomorrow. Wink, wink. I'm gonna give you something you ain't never had before. I mean, it's like a thing with you.
I don't know.
All right, we're back. The Rare Voss's teammate probably knows, but you can always go to geeksdrink.com, find that erogenous zone. I assume that's still there. And yeah, I've got some round 5 answers. Starting with number 1. It's Ratatouille. Number 2, The Princess Bride.
By the Billy Bong, under the shade of a coolabah tree. And he sang as he
Number 3, it's The Muppet Movie.
Billy boiled, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda.
Number 4 is Sherlock Holmes.
Matilda with me. And he sang as he watched and waited till his Billy boiled.
Number 5, Bridget Jones's Diary.
With me.
Number 6, Uncorked.
Down came a jumbuck to drink at the Billy Bong. Up jumped the swangman.
Number 7 is Wine Country.
And he sang as he stowed that jumbuck in his tucker bag.
And number 8 is Sideways.
Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda.
I don't think Bridget Jones' Diary was in 1987, but I've been wrong before. So, let's go on to round... I literally pulled the video back up on the side. I was like, did that say 90? Did that say 80s? Super close. Well, you know, they were thinking of the year that Slobodan Milosevic ruled the Yugoslav Peninsula. Round 6 tonight. Round 6 is entitled, Well, Butter My Butt. There's a cam for you. Each question will have 2 parts worth 1 point each. The answer to the second part will be the answer to the first part minus 2 letters. So you get the first one, you're halfway there. You get the second one, you're also halfway there. Then hopefully your halfways equal 1. Anyway, again, the answer to the second part will be the answer to the first part minus 2 letters. Figure that out. Example. What was the name of Roy Rogers' horse? Trigger. Uh-oh. Never mind. In Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, Daniel was what animal? That's a tiger. Question number Question number 1, round 6. Julia Garner spoke with a Missouri accent for a month to prep for what Emmy-winning Netflix show? Second point. Scotch isn't scotch unless it's matured in a barrel made from what sturdy wood? And you got your favorite sturdy wood right there on the second part. And remember, second part is the first part minus a couple letters. Easy peas. Number 1 again, first part. Julia Garner spoke with a Missouri accent for a month to prep for what Emmy-winning Netflix show? Second part. Scotch isn't scotch unless it's matured in a barrel made from what sturdy wood? That's question 1. Question number 2, round 6, number 2. First part, what hair care line launched their Nice and Easy dye in 1965? Second part, what Egyptian capital is easily the most populous city in the Arab world? Again, for number 2, first part, what hair care line launched their Nice and Easy dye in 1965? Second point, what Egyptian capital is easily the most populous city in the Arab world? Number 3 of round 6, question number 3. In 2006, what singer scored her first solo number 1 with London Bridge? Second point, the Peace Bridge between Buffalo and Canada spans the Niagara River, where it's fed by what Great Lake? And number 3, in 2006, what singer scored her first solo number 1 with London Bridge? Second point, the Peace Bridge between Buffalo and Canada spans the Niagara River, where it's fed by what Great Lake? Question number 4, first part, question 4. Whether it's ulcerative or not, what's the medical term for an inflammation of the large intestine? Second point. What NFL franchise inflamed the city of Baltimore by moving away in 1984? Too soon. Number 4 again, whether it's ulcerative or not, what's the medical term for an inflammation of the large intestine? Second part, what NFL franchise inflamed the city of Baltimore by moving away in 1984? Question number 5. Question 5. 2000's Codename 47 was the first game in what series about a bald assassin? Second point. A year earlier, what Somali supermodel appeared in the game Omicron the Nomad Soul alongside husband David Bowie? Well, that helped narrow it down, I'd say. Favorite Somali supermodel, but spells it out a little bit there. Number 5 again, 2000's Codename 47 was the first game in what series about a bald assassin? A year earlier, second part, what Somali supermodel appeared in the game Omicron the Nomad Soul alongside husband David Bowie? That's question number 5 of round number 6. Somebody say gaffer's tape? Don't ask why. I stay prepared. Hashtag stay ready. Question number 6, round number 6. Question number 6, round number 6. Question number 6, first part. In 2018, Snoop Dogg and friends set a world record by chugging 550 liters of what divine-sounding cocktail made with gin, orange juice, and apricot brandy. Second part, ending its print run in November, what Sunday supplement claims to be America's most widely read magazine? Number 6 again, first part. In 2018, Snoop Dogg and friends set a world record by chugging 550 liters of what divine-sounding cocktail made with gin, orange juice, and apricot brandy. Second part, ending its print run in November, what Sunday supplement claims to be America's most widely read magazine? That's question number 6. Number 7. Question number 7. Where are my Yasugiru Ozo fans? Oh, good. In question number 7, what 1953 Yasujiro Ozo joint was voted greatest film of all time in a Sight and Sound Directors poll? Second point, what 1995 Pixar work was voted the top animated feature of all time by the Online Film Critics Society? Ah, gin is delicious. Treat yourself. Number 7 again. What 1953 Yasujiro Ozo joint was voted greatest film of all time in a Sight and Sound Directors poll? Second part. What 1995 Pixar work was voted the top animated feature of all time by the Online Film Critics Society? That's number 7. And question 8, last question of round number 6 is question number 8. First point, need both names. Kenneth Branagh's Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit starred what Star Trek captain as Jack? Second point, when he played Henry V, that's Henry V, Branagh delivered a rousing speech on the eve of a day honoring what saint? And number 8. Need both names for the first part. That's how the round works. That's how the question works within the round. First point, need both names. Kenneth Branagh's Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit starred what Star Trek captain as Jack? Second point, when he played Henry V, Branagh delivered a rousing speech on the eve of a day honoring what saint? Bonus question coming up. And it's time for that bonus. For the fourth winner of the night, chance to win up to $50 worth of table credit, $5 in the bank with this question, exclamation point. Then the answer. In 1917, Niels Edin snatched away a bunch of King Gustav V's powers after being appointed Prime Minister of what Nordic nation? Pick your favorite Nordic nation. Pick a different Nordic nation. There you go. There you go. Bonus question again. In 1917, Niels Edin snatched away a bunch of King Gustav V's powers after being appointed Prime Minister of what Nordic nation? Keep them coming. Bonus answer as well as round 6 answers coming up in a moment. Let's see those round 6 answers. Julia Garner spoke with a Missouri accent. That was for Ozark, of course. Scotch ain't Scotch unless it's matured in an oak barrel. Oak barrel. Take a couple letters out of Ozark, you get oak. Number 2, what hair Caroline launched Nice and Easy in 1965? That's Clairol. Clairol, and the Egyptian capital, easily the most populous city in the Arab world. That would be Cairo. Cairo. In 2006, Fergie scored her first single solo with number 1 with London Bridge. The Peace Bridge between Buffalo and Canada spans the Niagara, where it's fed by Lake Erie. Erie. That's a good round premise, Gava. Hey, let your friends in the Aaron Rodgers zone know that too. Editorial or wherever. They like good feedback too. Every once in a while when they get it. Whether it's ulcerative or not, the medical term for an inflammation of the large intestine, that would be colitis. Colitis, and the NFL franchise that picked up shop in the middle of the night in 1984, your Colts. Colts. 2000's codename 47 was the first game in the series about Hitman. The Hitman series, rather. And yeah, a year earlier, Iman appeared in Omicron, the Nomad Soul, with her husband, David Bowie. Iman. In 2018, Snoop Dogg and friends set a world record by chugging a lot of Paradise. Paradise. And ending its print run in November, the Sunday supplement that claims to be America's most widely read magazine, that would be Parade. Parade. I was thinking, how on earth is New York Times Magazine going to fit in there? That would be very long, wouldn't it? Number 7, what 1953 Yasujiro Ozu joint was voted greatest film of all time in a director's poll? Tokyo Story. Tokyo Story. And the second point, what 1995 Pixar work was voted the top animated feature film? You might be able to tell that, of course, would be Toy Story. Toy Story. Very similar and yet very different. Number 8, needed both names. Kenneth Branagh's Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit starred Chris Pine as Jack. And when he played Kenny the Fifth, who the fuck is Kenny? Oh my God, they killed Henry. Henry V. Branagh delivered a rousing speech on the eve of a day honoring Crispin. Crispin. Your bonus answer, 4th entry of the night into our grand prize at the end of the night. In 1917, Niels Edin snatched away a bunch of King Gustav V's powers after being appointed Prime Minister of Sweden. Sweden. It's about that time, folks. You know it, you love it. It's time for the final round. Vowels are worth nothing. Constants worth 250. If you haven't used your Joker, use it now. Time is running out. Let's go.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
16 possible points. Each question will range from 1 to 4. I'll let you know how many points each question is worth as we go. Question number 1 of round final is worth 1 point. You can lick pencils all you want, but eating old textbooks may give you a toxic dose of what 82nd element that was once popular in cheap inks? Name that cheap ink element. Thank you for your email, Skull Boy. Number 1 again, you can lick pencils all you want, but eating old textbooks may give you a toxic dose of what 82nd element that was once popular in cheap inks? Question number 2 of the final round. Number 2, 2 points. First point. Jellyfish inspired the angelic look of Jean Jacket's final form in what Jordan Peele film? Second point. The last word spoken on the King of the Hill finale was what 3-letter catchphrase? Again, 2 points. Number 2. First point. Jellyfish inspired the angelic look of Jean Jacket's final form in what Jordan Peele film? Second point, the last word spoken on the King of the Hill finale was what 3-letter catchphrase? That's question number 2. Question 3, round final. Question 3. You wave around a stylus and your awful sketches appear on a TV screen. In the air version of what board game that anagrams to I copy in art? I have a stylus. There's my little touchscreen. Number 3 again. You wave around a stylus and your awful sketches appear on a TV screen. In the air version of what board game that anagrams to I copy in art? Question number 4, the final round. Question number 4 is worth 3 points. 3 points. Luxembourg borders what 3 countries that are all cool with each other now? We promise. Okay, number 4, 3 points. Luxembourg borders what 3 countries that are all cool with each other now? We promise. Number 5 of the final round. The new FIFA video game will let you play as AFC Richmond, complete with a digital version of what lovable coach? And number 5, the new FIFA video game will let you play as AFC Richmond, complete with a digital version of what lovable coach? That is question number 5 of round final. Number 6. 3 very timely points finish the titles of these barbershop quartet staples. First point, by the blank of the silvery moon. Second point, blank on harvest moon. Third point, on moonlight blank. So much moon, so little time. Again, number 6 is 3 very timely points. Finish the titles of these barbershop quartet staples. First point, by the blank of the silvery moon. Second point, blank on harvest moon. Third point, on moonlight blank. Number 7, final round number 7. 1 point, tastes like chicken. After biting a dude's nose at a college football game, COO Doug Ramsey was promptly suspended from what plant-based food company that partners with Taco Bell? Needs more protein in his life. Number 7 again, tastes like chicken. After biting a dude's nose at a college football game, COO Doug Ramsey was promptly suspended from what plant-based food company that partners with Taco Bell? That's question number 7. And question number 8, your last question of the final round, is question number 8 before the bonus, of course. Last point for the question. 4 points. Am I talking about the Red Hot Chili Peppers or the Royal Canadian Mounted Police? RHCP or RCMP? Am I talking about the Chili Peppers or the Mounted Police? First point. Made an appearance at the Queen's funeral. Second point, is known for a long-standing feud with Mr. Bungle. Third point, had a major scandal where they stole a bunch of dynamite. And fourth point, their current leader played Sylvester Stallone's son in the film F.I.S.T.E. 4 points for number 8. One more time, am I talking about the Red Hot Chili Peppers or the Royal Canadian Mounted Police? First point, made an appearance at the Queen's funeral. Second point, is known for a long-standing feud with Mr. Bungle. Third point, had a major scandal where they stole a bunch of dynamite. And fourth point, their current leader played Sylvester Stallone's son in the film F.I.S.T. All right, time for that final bonus question of the night. Fifth and final person will be entered for the $50 worth of Tayward credit, but this will be the last person to win 5 guaranteed bucks. Then stick around, I will randomly generate a winner of the 10x prize. Exclamation point, and then the answer. If there are multiple words, smush them all together. No spaces in the answer. There are spaces in the question, none in the answer. Since he starred in The Vampire Diaries, Paul Wesley should be ready to ham it up as Kirk on Season 2 of what Star Trek series? I've missed the trinity of answers in a given quiz. Oh, only seeing one answer. Seeing 2 answers, and neither of them are right. Will be dramatic. There we go. Again, since he starred in The Vampire Diaries, Paul Wesley should be ready to ham it up as Kirk on Season 2 of what Star Trek series? Go ahead and copy that answer, and we'll get your final answers coming up. let's see those final round answers. Number 1, you can lick pencils all you want. Eating old textbooks may give you a toxic dose of the 82nd element. That's lead. Good old PB. I want that. Number 2, jellyfish inspired the angelic look of Jean Jacket's final form in the Jordan Peele film Nope. The last word spoken on King of the Hill was, yep. I see what we did there. That's cute. That's cute. Number 3, you wave around a stylus, all your awful sketches appear on a TV screen. That's the air version of Pictionary. Luxembourg borders the 3 countries that are all cool with each other now, we promise. Belgium, France, and Germany. Number 5, the new FIFA video game will let you play as AFC Richmond, coached by Ted Lasso. Still haven't watched it. Save it. I get it. It's great. I'll get there. Or I won't. Life goes on. Then it doesn't, you know? It's hard to... 3 very timely points. By the blank of the silvery moon. That's by the light of the silvery moon. Blank on harvest moon. That would be shine on harvest moon. On moonlight blank. That's on Moonlight Bay. Me, I was looking for a baby on board. That wasn't. Number 7, tastes like chicken. After biting a dude's nose at a college football game, Doug Ramsey was suspended from Beyond Meat. He went Beyond Meat, all right. Right in the nose. What does it take to make you bite a guy's nose? Seems odd. Am I talking about the Red Hot Chili Peppers or the Royal Canadian Mounted Police? Who made an appearance at the Queen's funeral? I'm betting it was the Mounties, yes. Known for a long-standing feud with Mr. Bungle, that would probably be the Chili Peppers. Had a major scandal where they stole a bunch of dynamite. That's probably the Mounties. Yep. And their current leader played Sylvester Stallone's son in the film FIST. Chili Peppers. I would have guessed all those. I snuck into a Chili Peppers concert in San Francisco a couple weeks ago. I went up for the old Dreamforce conference. I didn't go to it. A friend of mine was in town. I snuck my way in, saw little Chili Peppers. Nerdy crowd. They weren't even interested. My kids told me I should like the Chili Peppers, so I'm going to go see the Chili Peppers. And they did. Oh, let's get our final winner here. Final bonus. Final winner. Yeah, get those scores up. Oh, let's check out this one. The question, since he starred in The Vampire Diaries, Paul Wesley should be ready to ham it up as Kirk on season 2 of the Star Trek series. That would be Strange New Worlds. Strange New Worlds series. Well, hey, folks, we did it. That's a quiz. It's Monday. We'll see you back here next Monday. If it's Monday, it's Geeks Who Drink. Go check out a live quiz. We're back in bars. We're back in restaurants. Many states of the fine union. You know, go have a beer. Go keep the lights on at a neighborhood pub. I don't know. Do something like that. Thank you all for playing. And until next time,